Hey y'all, so here is your 2.2 Evaluate Chemical Properties and Reactivity quiz for Tuesday, October 13th. So type in your last name and your first name, and then tell me your class period. Okay, so remember y'all, I'm just gonna click the last answer. So number 1, where and how are electrons organized in the atom? So is it in the nucleus in a 2, 3, 5, 15 order? Is it in shells in a 2, 8, 18, 32 order? Is it in the shells a 3, 8, 18, 33 order? Or is it in the nucleus 2, 8, 18, 32 order? Number 2, an atom can have 8 electrons to fit in the first shell, true or false? Number 3, how many electrons fit in the second shell? 18, 8, 9, or 2 electrons. Number 4, how many electrons fit in the third shell? As many as needed, 18, 3, or 32. What is the octet rule, number 5? 8 people are singing at the same time. If the outer shell has 8 electrons, it's relatively stable. Only 8 electrons are allowed in any given shell, or there can only be 8 shells to any atom. Number 6, why is a valence electron? What is a valence electron and why is it important? Number 1, it's the first electron of an atom. Its importance is it starts the atom's growing process. Number 2, valence electron is the last electron to enter the atom. Importance, it closes the gap. Third one, valence electrons are those that form in the outer shell of an atom. Importance, these electrons determine the element's reactivity. Next one, there is no such thing as a valence electron. Importance, therefore it is not important. Number 7, which element is shown below? So look at the nucleus. Is it chlorine, boron, carbon, or calcium? Use the image below for questions 7, 8, and 9. So same image as above. What is the mass number, rounded atomic mass of the element shown above? Is it 18, 2, 20, or 40? In the picture below, what's the arrow pointing at? Is it pointing at the proton, the neutron, the electron, or the entire nucleus? Number 10, the atom below, what's the arrow pointing at? Right here. Is it pointing at the protons, the neutrons, the electrons, or the entire nucleus? Number 11, in the picture below, what is the arrow pointing at? Is it pointing at this orange one? Protons, neutrons, electrons, or the entire nucleus? And then hit submit when you are done. Hey y'all, so I added a few questions, so I am going to quickly run through these and show you the new questions that I added. So I'm just gonna hit any of these just real quick. Just gonna hit the last one of each because I've already read these, y'all. And I'm gonna read 11 through 15 because those are some new ones. So let me just skip through these. If I remember, I'll edit this part out. Okay, so this is where I picked off last time. So what is a valence electron? Is it when elements have a full shell, electrons in the inner shell, electrons in the outer shell, or all of the electrons combined? What are valence electrons? 13, how many neutrons does scandium have? And scandium is number 21. So you need to go to the periodic table and find the neutrons. Does it have 41, 21, 23, or 25 neutrons? 14, an atom is full and happy when it has how many electrons in the first shell and second shell? 2 in the first, 8 in the second, 8 in the first, 2 in the second, 2 in the first, 2 in the second, or 8 in each? And which atom only shows you valence electrons? Which atomic model? The Bohr model, the atomic model, the Brown model, or the Lewis model? And that's it, y'all. Hit submit when you're done.
Do you have a quiz today?